Hey there! In this video I'm quickly going to show you how to create your MindTap course for one of your sections in the RHVS HVAC program at Tidewater Tech or Centura College. You'll also have a Word document that will have step-by-steps and screenshots to show you how to do this, and we're going to refer to this document soon. The first step is to log into your Instructor Resource Center account. Your username should be your Tidewater Tech email address, and your password will be Cengage16 with a capital C if you haven't changed it already. If you have any trouble getting into your account, feel free to email me at abigail.hess@cengage.com and we can get you set up. This site will be found at login.cengage.com. Once you're signed in, you should come to this screen, your Resource Center dashboard. You should see your book already loaded, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Technology 8th edition. If you don't see the cover of the book here, check out your drop-down menu right where it says click below to select a different product. Make sure that the correct book is selected. If you have a completely blank account and you don't see any titles there, try to search for the book where it says add a product to your Instructor Resource Center. Using the ISBN is the easiest way, but you can also search for it with the title of the book or the author. I'm going to paste in the ISBN and click the magnifying glass to search. You'll see a couple different resources once you log in. If this is your first time and you've never had MindTap, click the very first option, MindTap for 4 terms, and then also click Cengage Learning Testing powered by Cogniro. The first one will give you access to MindTap, and the second will give you access to Cogniro, which is our free online resource to help you customize test banks. Then scroll down and click Add Selected to Instructor Resource Center. Now I'll see the screen and have this book loaded here for me. To create your MindTap course, you're going to navigate to where it says My Course, right under the copy of the book. If you don't see this My Course heading, it means that you haven't added MindTap to your Resource Center, and you'd want to search for the book again, and again click that very first supplement option. I'll click Create Course to begin. Once I do, it's going to give me 3 options: to create a completely new course, copy a course that I've already created, or copy from another instructor. We've already created MindTap courses that are mapped specifically to each of your courses in your program. So you're going to choose the third option, copy from another instructor's course. Once you do, it'll give you an option to enter a course key. That's where this Word document is going to come in handy. On the second page, it's got a list of the course keys that you need for each class in your program. So if I'm teaching RHVS 100, I'm going to want to copy this course key and then paste it in the box. It's good to always check and make sure that I've got it correct and that I have all of the digits inside. And then I'll click Continue. Once I do, it'll bring me to this Create Course screen where I just have to put in a little bit more information about my specific section that I'm teaching. I'll put in my course name, and maybe it's section 2, or maybe I even want to put my last name here. Then you need to make sure that you're filling out everything that has a red asterisk. So I also need to give it a start date. I know that my term started on the 31st, and that the term is going to end on December 2nd. Make sure that these dates are correct. If you make the end date a lot sooner than your course actually ends, students might ultimately be locked out of the course once this end date would arrive. You can edit this later though, so don't be too worried. Then I have to make sure that I have the correct time zone listed down here, and I can add another instructor to this course if I want to. So if you're working with a TA or you have a second instructor who sometimes teaches the same students for the same term, you can add them here by clicking Add Additional Instructor and entering in their email address and clicking Add. I'm not going to add anyone else to my particular course, so once I see that everything's correct, all you have to do is click Create Course at the bottom. Now I've created my own MindTap course that is a copy of the custom MindTap course that was pre-built for RHVS 100 at your school. On this screen, it's going to give you a few options. You can navigate right to your MindTap course by clicking this link in number 1, but make note of number 2, which has registration instructions for your students. You can print out instructions that will take students step by step to get into your course, but the easiest way is to just email them this link. This is a customized link that is generated specifically for your course, and once students click on it, they'll be able to navigate into your particular section. Let's check out what happens when I do. If I'm a student and you gave this link to me, and I click on it, this is where it's going to take me. I'll see the name of my particular course, my school, the start and end dates, as well as my instructor's name here. I can verify that this is the class I'm supposed to be in, and then I can log into my Cengage Brain account. Cengage Brain account is just like an Instructor Resource Center account, except it's the account that is made for students. I already have an account, so I could just put in my credentials here and click Login. If students have never made a Cengage Brain account before, they can enter their email address and click Create a New Account. It'll walk them through a brief wizard that will get them access to their course. Since I already have a student account, I'm going to click Login. Once students are logged into their accounts, they'll be taken to this screen. Every MindTap course allows students to have some temporary access, where they have a free trial to get into MindTap before they have to enter an access code that they pay for. So if I don't have my access code quite yet, I can click Start Temporary Access and get in right away. You'll see that it will give me the date that this temporary access will end, and I will be able to enter my access code in later to continue with the course. If I already have my access code from the bookstore, I can enter it right here and click Register. Either option will ultimately bring me right into my MindTap course. The first time I enter my MindTap course, it'll have a screen that looks like this, and I'll click Enter. And now I'm in and will be able to read my ebook and complete assignments. As the instructor, I can always edit the settings of my course by going back to my Instructor Resource Center. On my dashboard here, any sections or MindTap courses that I have live will be right here, and I can get into those courses by clicking the title. So this was the course I just created. To get in there, I'll just click that link and it'll take me to my MindTap course. If I want to change anything, I can click Manage Courses. This will bring up a list again of all the courses that I have. That student registration URL also lives here. I can see the start and end dates, and if I want to edit anything, I can always click the little pencil tool right here. This will allow me to change the name of the course, revise the start and end dates of the course, or update the time zone or add an additional instructor. If I would want to make any changes, I would do that here and click Save Changes. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Abigail Hess, at abigail.hess@cengage.com. You've also got this document that walks you through the process that we just went over today, as well as my email address and Sandra McKelvey. Either of us are happy to help.